I wanted to create a behind the scenes and the making of video for a story that I absolutely fell in love with. Andrea from Radisson Blu Media City approached us and said, I've got an idea, what do you think of this? And it's to bring the parents of two chefs, Antonio and Dario, bringing them over from Italy as a surprise for them at Christmas. So we've got a shoot starting at 5:30 tomorrow morning. A pre-production meeting is about to happen right now to see if we can bring this really emotive, beautiful story to life.
Every morning, before going to the office, I go to the chef's office. Chef, what are you doing? When are you going home? And he told me, yeah, I'm going in August. I was like, okay, would you go also for Christmas? And he told me, no way, man, I can't go for Christmas because we are always busy. It's peak season, so we have to be in the kitchen, we have to prepare, so we can't go home for Christmas. And that moment, I had the idea, I was like, okay, so we can maybe bring the family here. And this is where the idea comes from. Getting in touch with the families was the most difficult thing. Of course, because we couldn't ask the chefs the mobile numbers. Dario's family name is Abate, so I went on his Facebook page and I typed Abate. I was like, I will find someone related to him somehow. When I typed Abate, a long list of 20 people came up. I was like, oh my God, man, how many people do you have in your family?
I don't understand what are they saying, but I can feel the emotion.
And then I found out that they have a bakery in Palermo. I went on Google to look for the number and I found out that there were actually 2 bakeries in Palermo.
Asking you to give messages to your loved ones and friends and family.
And I was like, are you related to Dario? He's working in Dubai. She said, no, this is the other bakery in the other street. I was like, okay, can you give me their number? Because I don't have the number. And she was like, I don't have it, just check it online. And because I knew the road, the name of the road where the bakery is placed, so I went on Google Maps and luckily outside the bakery they have like a big phone board with their number there. But what happened, with Google you cannot really read the number because it's faded. So I had to guess which was the right number, and after 2-3 times, 2-3 tentatives, I got the right one. Well, the other difficult part was to convince them that I was not a crazy man who wanted to put their parents on a plane to Dubai, because imagine you get a call from a stranger you don't know that tells you to put your mom on a plane, what would you do? So, I had to work hard to convince them that I was actually a real colleague of Dario and Antonio, and they really wanted to bring their family here for a reason, to arrange a surprise and to run this campaign. So in the beginning, they really didn't want to believe me, especially there was the cousin of Antonio, and he blocked me on Facebook because I think he thought that I was just, a mad guy that was trying to do God knows what. Dario's family comes from Sicily. Antonio's family comes from Puglia. They are quite old, they are not travelers, so they didn't have the passport, not even that. So, we had to book 2 flights, fly the families both from Sicily and Apulia to Rome, and then from Rome to Dubai. I tell you, the day that we filmed the surprise was one of the most emotional days I ever experienced while working, honestly speaking, Because first of all, we showed the chefs a video recorded by their families in Italy, and they started crying, And I was getting emotional as well because, I knew what was going to happen afterwards. And I was like, if they're crying right now, imagine when they're going to see them, When you go so deep, when you touch these buttons, like the families, and it's something very, very personal. So we were all very excited and scared also on the other side.
Okay, clap. It's a wrap, it's a wrap.